get down on my knees and I will pray. I will get down on my knees and pray.
Thank you. How are y'all doing tonight? I'm so glad to be back in San Diego. It's the best city. I wrote so many of my songs here. I wrote that song here, Hands. I wrote this here when I was homeless in Turquoise Beach. Very glad to be back in my incredibly short skirt. Let's do it.
Trying to keep it clear, but I'm losing it here. The twilight. There's a dead end to my left, there's a burning bush to my right, and you aren't inside. You aren't inside.
Stand A dear friend of mine passed away, and I wrote this in memorial to her, and trying to have the courage to live a life that's uncommon. I actually wrote this at Balboa Park, believe it or not. Sitting beneath a tree. Can I get a little bit more of them?
Well, don't you worry, mother, 'cause it's gonna be alright. Don't worry, sister, say your prayers and sleep tight. And it'll be fine. Lover of the night, it'll be just fine. Just lend your voices long in the sounds of freedom. No longer lend your strength to that which you wish to be free from. Fill your lives with love and bravery, and you shall lead a life uncommon. I've heard your anguish. You know, I've heard all of your hearts cry. I know about your tired, I know about your weary, but do not let me hear that you are worn out. Set down your chains till only faith remains. Set down your chains. So come on, you unbelievers. Move out of the way. 'Cause I'm telling ya, there is a new army coming, and we are that new army coming. Oh, and you know that we are. 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 My faith, 'cause you know to live, you gotta give. You gotta give to live. And lend your voices only, never, 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 no. I mean, not one time. Do not let me hear you lend your strength to that which you wish to be free from. Fill your lives with love and bravery, and you shall lead a life uncommon. Thank you.
Is it bad when you get winded singing? Does it mean I don't work out enough? Possible? Is it I'm gonna sing some songs I don't usually ever do, but I wanted to play some songs that influenced me growing up. This is a great song. I hope you enjoy it. It's not mine. I didn't write this. Wait, what are we doing? Oh, never mind. I'm on the wrong song. We could do that one. Yes, you're correct. We'll get to that other one I was mentioning a little later. Who's on first? Woo! Okay, I wrote this in Hillcrest. It's so fun playing San Diego. I had a house in Hillcrest after I got signed, and I wrote this. The word cordless telephone is mentioned, which should say something about aging the song. But not me. Go ahead. Really, gasps? You guys have had cordless telephones. I see many of you in the audience. That's right.
The sun sets across the ocean. I'm 1,000 miles
from anywhere. My pocketbook and my heart just got stolen.
The sun act like she don't even care. The wind blows cold when you reach the top. It feels like someone's face is stuck to the bottom of my shoe. I got it.
I'm blessed with Jesus, gonna tell him of every corner of my room.
Everybody but you telling me what to do. But I've been down so long. Oh, it can't be long still. I've been down so long that it must be drawing I looked to everybody but me to answer my prayers till I saw an angel in a bathroom who said you saw no one was saving anywhere. And a blind man on the corner said, assemble. I played by the coin. No matter what side it lands on, it was someone else's time. But I've been down so long. It can't be long to still. I've been down for so long that the end must be drawn. I got to play. I got to ticket in my hand every day. Oh, a man takes my money and like, can't we all stand? But we've been there for so long, for so long. Say it cannot be longer. Oh, no, say it can be. We've been there for so long, for so long, for so long, for so long. And it must be, I know, it must be, oh, it must just be a drawing. Yeah.
have the aforementioned. I still need the coconut water. Give me back my coconut water, Rock. I like multiple options. I'm a Gemini. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is kombucha, by the way. It is. Okay. This is the aforementioned song I didn't write. Go ahead.
I can make it rain if I wanna do. I can build a castle from a single grain of sand, and I can tear it back down, baby, on my command. But you see, I'm unhappy with the kinds of powers that I possess. 'Cause boy, you're the key to my happiness, and I just can't. You know that I can't. You know that I want to. You know I'm just trying.
You know I could make a bird fly so high in the sky.
I can buy anything, you know, that money can buy. I can turn a river into a raging ring of fire. I can do anything, baby, that I so desire. But you know that I'm unhappy with these types of powers that I possess. 'Cause baby, you're the key to my happiness, and I just can't. You know I can't get next to you. You know, and I'm trying so hard, and I keep trying. You know I can turn back the hands of time. You see I can make the seasons change, the powers of my mind. I can change anything from old to new. I can do pretty much anything, baby, that I wanna do. I'm so unhappy with the powers that I possess. 'Cause baby, you're the key to my happiness. I wanna just keep trying, and I keep calling, and it keeps going to your voicemail. And I text you, and I know I shouldn't, but I keep trying, 'cause I
I grew up in Alaska, which pretty much everybody knows. My dad and mom were musicians. My mom left when I was 8, and my dad and I became a duet. And I started singing with him in bars. I was probably the only 4th grader that went from elementary school right to the bar. And I sang a lot of covers. And this is a song I've been singing since I was a little kid. It's a great one. Go ahead, boys.
Summertime is easy.
Catfish are jumping, and the garden
It's high. Your daddy's rich, and your mama, oh, your mama, she ain't ugly. So hush, baby, don't you cry.
one of these mornings you're gonna rise up, you're gonna be, oh, you're gonna be
Singing, you're gonna spread your
baby wings, and you'll take
the sky.
the chilling morning. There ain't nothing, no, that can harm you. Oh, with daddy and mommy
Keep a slinky stand.
and the living is, oh,
so easy. Catfish are jumping,
and the garden is high. Your daddy's always rich, and your mama, oh, she's showing ugly. Oh, so
hush, now baby, don't standing
That was nice, boy. What do you think, Case? So my son is with me tonight. My son just turned 7, and his name is Case Towns Murray. And he was just given a ukulele about 5 days ago. He would like to play it for you. Like to come out, sweetheart? Is there a chair that we could get him, guys? Maybe we could use that black belt. Oh, you got one. Hi. Okay. I'm just gonna put this down here. You know, I can just hold it for you. You wanna say anything? I'll just hold it in front of your guitar. This is gonna be an instrumental, I've been told. Is there a title to this? No title. Okay. This is untitled. Here we go. That's great, Case. That was awesome. I was so nervous the first time I got on stage. I got the hiccups. He didn't have the hiccups. It's pretty cool, calm, and collected. I'm gonna do a new song for you. I just wrote this. This is called No More Tears to Cry. I wrote it about a month or 2 ago.
It's like the weather ravaging my soul, but I know it moves on. Storms have followed by the most beautiful blue skies. I will keep traveling on. You see, God only gives you just strong enough to handle. Well, I must be pretty goddamn strong. 'Cause the will to survive is acknowledging I am alive, and I will keep driving on. You see, love is a mystery. I can still see its shining face. To cry. Lord knows you can't lose all of the tide. So dry those pretty eyes. Lift that proud face. 'Cause I still see a beautiful place. Love for you now. You say love. long as there's a starry sky, as long as there's a beating in my chest, there's a willingness to try, as long as I see poetry in ordinary things, you know I will see love's shining face. There are no more sad songs, just blue skies. There are no more tears, sweetheart. There are no more tears. There are no more tears to cry.
So when I lived here, I got a, hi, sweetheart. Nice to see you. I thought you did really well. So when I was here, I got signed to a record label when I was about 18. And a friend of mine named Steve Poltz was in a band called the Rugburns. You guys know Steve? It's really great. He wanted to go to Mexico to write songs, and I didn't want to go to Mexico to write songs, because you could write songs here. And he was like, no, it's 3 hours door to door. So 12 hours later, it was like 2 a.m. and we were completely lost. And we finally see the sign that says Rosarita's Deluxe Resort. It's not where we meant to be going, but I was glad to be getting there. And it was closed, so we did what any good citizen would do, and we broke in promising that we would pay in the morning. And we're pretty much out of gas, so we were eager to wake up and get gas and figure out where we were and get going. But it was a strange place we woke up in. It was just beautiful. It was paradise. It was this blue water and these turquoise, beautiful, amazing ocean with pink sands. But you went in people's houses. Well, I didn't go in. I looked in people's houses, and there was no belongings. It was like aliens came and body snatched people. And we're sitting there on the beach, no gas, wondering what the heck we're gonna do. And we see these 3 figures in black walking toward us on the beach. And they get closer, and I can see the sun is glinting off of something on their belt. And they get closer, and I can tell that their guns shoved into their pants. And they get closer yet, and I can see their shirt says Federale, which is cop to you. And we asked them the obvious and pertinent question, do you know where we could get a boat to go whale watching? And they said that they had a boat, and they would take us, and so we do, because we're really smart. So it's not a fancy boat. It's just this little open Boston whaler skiff with 2 wooden benches, and we get in, and I don't speak Spanish, and I'm trying to make small talk. I'm like, so what brings you guys here? And they're like, well, we're here on a drug bust. And I was like now? And they had binoculars, and they were like, see? I was like, is it dangerous? I'm like, see? This is why we evacuated the village. So while I'm looking for whales, they are looking for drug smugglers. And every boat that passed us had to identify itself, which every boat did except for one, and that boat sped up, and then our boat sped up, and that boat sped up. And pretty soon we were on a full-speed chase on Mexican waters on my day off. And they start talking very frantically. They asked me to stand up. This bench I'm sitting on very conveniently doubled as a storage unit for automatic weapons. And they offered me an AR-15. I'm like, thank you, I'm trying to quit. I would take a life vest. The boat in front of us hits the sand in the middle of nowhere. Our boat hits the sand. Our guys get out. Their guys run out. There's a scuffle. I don't see it. I'm hearing it. I'm hugging the bottom of the boat, suddenly praying to every god known. And I hear the clicking of handcuffs, so I figure it means our guys won. And I peek my head up, and surely the suspected bad guys were apprehended, and one of them was being softened up to see if he could tell where the drugs are. Well, the driver told where the drugs were. It turns out they actually were drug smugglers, and they were going to give these directions to these federales of where to go. And I didn't want to go find them. Like, I kind of wanted to stay with the boat, but Steve really wanted to go because he's just attracted to anything wrong. And I didn't want to stay at the boat by myself, so we go traipsing through the desert. I have no sunscreen on, okay? And we find this rock, and we push the rock over to the side, and we see a huge hole, and there's like thousands of pounds of marijuana, which is a lot of pot, dude. And I didn't know how they transported it. They did it in these bricks and in these potato sacks, and there was too much to carry for me and Steve and the 3 federales, so they unhandcuffed the 4 drug smugglers in an awesome division of labor. And we all start like dragging these bags back to the boat. There was so much, we had to load up both boats, and they were like, you know, to the brim. And the federales are completely super stoked. They'd been camped out for 6 months, and this was the first sight of drug smuggling they have seen. And it just happened to me there. So anyway, they were high-fiving each other, and they're like, Jewel, you're like a good luck charm. There's gonna be a party tonight, do you wanna come? I was like, oh, I bet there is. Just throw some in the campfire and everybody stand downwind. I was really paranoid. You know, I grew up singing in bars, I saw a lot of bad things happen, and I wanted nothing to do with any of this, so I just wanted to get away and go home. I thought we would be framed somehow, you know, and I would spend the rest of my life in a Tijuana prison defending Steve's honor because he was kind of pretty. So we get to the other side, and Steve, of course, wants to help unload all the drugs. This SUV shows up out of nowhere. We load the drugs, and we're about to leave, and the guy was like, hey, Steve, would you like some? I'm like, it's such an easy no. But to Steve, it just seemed like a good idea. I don't know why. I still can't explain it. He didn't think that it was like a, you know, federale in a third world country holding an automatic weapon and a large hunting knife offering him contraband in a third world country with no witnesses. He thought it was a great idea. So he takes some, and the guy's like, take more. I'm like, you need a certain amount on you to be framed. So we take some more, and we walk away, and I'm expecting to get nabbed at any time, and they don't. They end up being really nice. I made Steve give it away to this cook. She was 72. She's like, no, no, no. Okay, but just for my arthritis. And we ended up staying for 3 days, and we wrote 3 songs. 2 of them were not very good, but one of them we really liked. And we both were about to make a record, and so we were kind of fighting over the song, and we couldn't figure out who should get to have the song. So we were doing a gig in the Gaslamp district. Gaslamp? Oh, it's been that long. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I'm losing my status. I apologize. And we're starving, so we go to the Post number 8 in Hillcrest, the taco stand. And, well, the only people at taco stands, you know, at 2 a.m. are musicians and ladies of the evening. This is how futuristically thinking I was. I just want you to know the visionary you're beholding before you today. This is before American Idol, all right? I came up with this idea that we would each sing our version of You're Meant for Me. And we would ask the prostitutes to pick and vote. And I won. Yeah. And that is how this song got to be on my first record.
I hear the clock, 6 a.m. Feel so far from where I've been. Got my eggs and my pancakes too. Got the maple syrup, the thing but you. I break the yolks and make a smiley face. Kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots of other men. Don't leave the keys in the door. Never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love sold a cup of coffee, but I didn't want to talk, so I picked up the paper. It was more bad news, more hearts being broken, more people being used. But I'm not good in the morning. I saw a movie, it just wasn't the same. It was happy, I was sad, and it made me miss you. Oh, so bad, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you go. And I know that you love me, and soon you'll see you were meant for me. I was meant for you. I go about my business, I'm doing just fine. Besides, what would I say if I had you on the line? Same old story, not much else to say. Hearts are broken every day. Brush my teeth, put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. So pick a book up and turn the sheets down. Take a deep breath and a good look around. But on my PJs and hop into bed. I have a life, but I feel mostly dead. I try and tell myself it'll be alright. I just shouldn't think anymore tonight. Would you guys sing this with me? 'Cause dreams last for so long. Sing for me. That's very nice. I know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. I'm working on a new record. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hello. I'm gonna do one more, gentlemen, just so you know. I'm gonna do one more. You're welcome to hang out. Yes, stay right there. This is why we don't do set lists. I just make things up. I'm writing a new record. I want to play a brand new song for you. Why is everybody going? What's happening? You hate you remember me? What's your problem in the hat? Where are you going? Yeah, I see you. Yeah, where are you going? What do you have to do? Is this like the shifting of the guard? Are we close to Katie? What's going on? I see a migration. What's happening? I'm way more interesting. No, she's really interesting. We're both interesting. Well, now I don't know if I feel like doing this. I mean, I get a little shy. I have feelings. All right, this is a new song. I've been thinking about how things have a spirit before they have a name, and we lose the spirit before we lose the name. This is for America, a country that I love. I look at a photograph that you are looking back. We were so much younger then, younger than we'll be again. Suddenly from grace we fell, who knows why? Who can tell? We became a cage, a container for rage. But wilderness was wildness. Before it became tame, there was a spark. Before there was flame. Love is the answering of its own longing, and it can always be reclaimed. 'Cause our love had a spirit before it had a name. Tribalism, nihilism, egotism, altruism, different
prisons, we become victims of our own isms. I walk the city streets, many good people I meet. All these eyes look back at me. One country is what I see. 'Cause wilderness was wildness before it became tame. There was a spark before there was flame. Love is the answering of its own longing, and it can always be reclaimed. 'Cause America had a spirit before we had a name. Anger burns things down. We must till the ground for a new seed to grow. Divided we stand tall, united we will fall. Just ask the kids, 'cause they still know. If you want a human solution, fight for human connection. If you want a human solution, fight for human connection. Fight for human connection. Fight for human connection. 'Cause humanness has a naturalness. Not all things need be tamed. There was a spark before there was flame. Love is the answering of our own longing, and it can always be reclaimed. 'Cause America had a spirit before it had a name. And our love had a spirit before it had a name. You and I had a spirit before we had a name. And the spirit can be reclaimed.
This is off my, I think my third record when I first attempted to write some rock and roll. Take it, Reverend Stanton.
I saw you, and you were just standing there. You had gold dust in your pockets.
And you combed barbed wire through your hair. You thought I did not notice
The skin on your teeth had a tear.
I tried not to notice, so you started to shout. Then you and all your minions started waving your little itty bitty baby arms on about. They said you were a wise man when they teach wise men how to pout. Tried to forget you, but you time bouncing your name. Then jiggle
looking out at all the pretty people.
Baby's on big blanket headed for Mars.
Cute boys with crew cuts.
Day glow surfboards.
There's a pretty lady, and she's in a bikini, and her eyes are bright.
The teeth look like smashed out window panes.
She's trying to fix her dreams
With sushi
and seaweed.
carrot juice.
There's a wide world we can see overnight.
That's okay. Still learning mistakes. They are alive. If you're a satellite.
Yoga classes, so you can look good in your singles bar. California's so lovely, and Hollywood's the home of the stars. Lots of people have a nice body, but sometimes our souls are like shadows. We are
Hollow inside with chokes. Hiding the hide.
volleyballs and Valiums and power bars. There's a wide world that we can see overnight.
That's okay. Still learning mistakes. They are alive. If you're a satellite.
We understand a lot of things about modern technology, but not about dreams. Our hearts are on the shelves.
We can't fix ourselves, but we can fix the satellite.
You know, up in Hollywood, all the heroes are strung out on grace. And half-skinned gypsies are crying to leave this place. So wide all we can see overnight.
That's okay. Still learning mistakes. They are alive. If you're a satellite.
We can fix the satellites. You know Miss Cleo? You remember her from the infomercials in the 1990s? No one? She's a psychic? Well, she can't fix your broken heart. Valium can't fix your broken heart. Brene Brown might, could possibly. I love her books. Rock and roll, it can fix your broken heart.
That will fix my broken heart.
Fix my broken heart. You know I'm gonna be a satellite, 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 satellite. everybody instead. Buddha? Cool. It's called Everybody Needs Somebody Sometime. Do I capo this? There's no capo, right?
Never heard boys talking and voices low.
Said you are no spring chicken, I didn't already know.
She called up Jack a few years back.
She's turning down once in his one-room shack. She said, now, hey, baby, you know you don't look so bad.
'Cause everybody needs someone sometime. Everybody needs someone, can't you see? Everybody needs someone sometime. Now Spivey Leaks was a drip of a man.
He looked like a potato shoved in a dreams. He recollects it wasn't that long ago. Now he could walk on make the young girl scream.
But that was back when he thought love was best on the run. He said, now maybe, baby, I'll sing that song, yeah. 'Cause everybody needs someone sometime. Everybody needs someone, can't you see? Everybody needs someone sometime. Hey there, honey, babe, will you give me sugar? And if you say real Carol, I might give you sugar. I was doing alright on my own, but now I just might take you home, sugar. Now Spivey from the Philadelphia Joes. Well, they thought they'd retire, maybe having some fun, you know. Sister Mary, she used to be a nun, and then she thought that she'd retire, maybe having some fun. She says, now, come on, baby, come on, baby, let's go. Because everybody needs someone sometime. Everybody needs someone, can't you see? Everybody needs someone sometime.
it, Foolish. Oh, how you guys doing? When you're out of shape, if you are breathing heavy after singing a song and playing a guitar, it's just not good. Let's do this. I wrote this in Hillcrest as well. Yeah, sorry, Foolish. I'm a big Leonard Cohen fan. Do you guys like Leonard Cohen? He has a song called The Famous Blue Raincoat. He sang it with Jennifer Warnes, and I got a hold of it in Anchorage, Alaska. And I wore the tape out. It was just so beautiful. And I hoped one day I would grow up and write something as angsty and visual, like a little movie playing in your head. And so this is me when I was 18 trying to rip off Leonard Cohen.
You're breaking my heart.
stood in the rain. You're always crazy like that. Beautiful.
When I wrote this song, I didn't think it would last past the year 2003. Because I made all these pop culture references, but J-Lo's booty has held up incredibly well, as we thought it would. And Charlie Sheen has just been this gift that's kept giving to us, so I give you intuition.
Digital world, and I really try to understand all the powers that rule this land.
They say J-Lo's big booty is boss.
What if Kate Moss can't find a job? Cause in a world of postmodern fad, what was good now is bad, but it's not hard to understand. Just follow this simple plan. Follow your heart, your intuition. It will lead you in the right direction. Let go your mind, your intuition is easy to find. Just follow your heart, baby. La-da-da-da, 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 la-da. Look at me, but you're not quite sure. Am I Ed or could another songwriter give you more? You look cool from magazines and we're still in love from Charlie Sheen. But if you want me, just let me know. I promise I won't say no. Oh, follow your heart, your intuition. It will lead you in the right direction. Let go of your mind, intuition is able to find. Just follow your heart, baby. You got so much you want to serve. Sell yourself, those pleasures. You got so much you want to tell. You love me if you wait and see. But if you wanna go, you don't gotta play games. I promise won't be in vain. Follow your heart, your intuition. It will lead you in the right direction. I know, intuition is easy to find. Just follow your heart, baby. Just follow your heart, your intuition. It will lead you in the right direction. Let go of your mind, your intuition is easy to find. Just follow your heart, baby. Thank you. Somebody play an A minor, like a really strong one for me. Sam, hit an A minor for me when it comes around again. This is the first song I ever wrote. This is my last song. Except if you guys are really, really naughty, I'll come back and sing some Zeppelin for you. I wrote this when I was 16. I never thought that it would get on the radio one day. It changed my life. The first time I heard this song was on 91X. I was on the 15 freeway. And And it was played between Nirvana and Soundgarden, which made 0 sense. But I wasn't gonna question it. And I pulled over on the side of the road and I just started to cry. I didn't think my life would turn out like this. I was a kid from a ranch in Alaska. I moved out when I was 15. A boss in Poway asked me to have sex with him, and when I wouldn't, he fired me without giving me my paycheck. Yeah. So I started living in my car, and my car got stolen. Sucked. But I wasn't in it. Infinitely less sucky. I started singing in a coffee shop in Pacific Beach called The Interchange. And 2 people came, and then 3 people came, and then 4 people came, and I suddenly wasn't alone. I never thought I would get signed to a record label. I never thought I would get to do this as a living. It's such an honor to do something you love as a living, and I'm thankful every single day for it. So thank you guys for coming here.
People living their lives for you on TV.
They say they're better than you and you agree.
She says, oh my
Calls from behind the skull, brick walls says, come here, boy, there ain't nothing for free.
another burger, another hot down surprise. You wish them all well, hope
Your health don't go to hell, well,
another doctor's bill, a lawyer's bill, another
coochie pill, you know your life will melt you.
what a man you will buy. Who will save your soul when it comes to the flower? They'll save your soul after all those lies they told. Who will save your soul if you won't save your own?
We'd had a hustle and had a bustle and had a cussing and the cops were coming to bust down on Orleans Avenue. Oh, another tower went up where the homeless had their home. So
We pray to men, different gods as there are
flowers, but we call religion our friend. We are so worried about saving our souls, afraid that God will take us to that we forget to begin by.
who'll save your soul when it comes to the baby.
You save your soul.
After all those lies they told, who will save your soul?
If you won't save your
Bring it down.
Some are walking, some are talking, some are stalking to kill. You got social security, but that don't pay your bills. There's addictions to fade and miles to buy.
So you bargain with the devil, say you're okay today, say let your llama play now. None of your mom say it's been 12 sweet, I'm better when the one of those things, those strings, those rings, you gotta cut. So get in the streets, go right now, bust all your.
Who will save your soul when it comes to the memory?
You save your
Soul after all those lies that you told, boy. Who will save your soul?
if you won't save your.
When the kitty wants milk, it goes meow, meow, meow. When the kitty wants milk, it goes meow, meow, meow. When the kitty wants milk, it goes meow, meow, meow. When the kitty wants milk, it goes meow, meow, meow. There's a flavor, the 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 flavor.
I said a ring a ding, ring a ding. Say ba 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 ba. Say ba 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 ba.
Robert Plant's like right over there. He's playing right now. I'm a total shit, is what I am. But I love this song. Way down, way down, way down deep inside. Honey, you know I need love.
When you came to me, you say you love me. When you tend to go, you make others sorry. The broken heart you brought to my life, the bitter taste of a shameful life. Why you lied to me at the day you came? And why did you give me? We've been together too long enough. I know your soul as I know myself. You fool with me to date other guys. I know that you don't really love me. I just forgive and try to forget. Don't you really? Our faith has been sad today. I've been alone, walking around in the silent sound till the end of the blurry way. I felt some things blowing my ears. Lonely night, my heart was beating. I'm calling.